very exciting about this is that, we're talking about a multi-billion-dollar industry worldwide, and it's about claiming a piece of that for this region for what we call, what Max calls in Europe, the winter golf destination. Now, obviously, we can't really use the word winter in a sentence out here when we're sitting sweltering in the sun. But I think that what's actually happened in the UAE, obviously myself going back 26 years here, is very exciting. The developments recently have meant that there is obviously a lot more courses to play. The appeal is therefore much greater, and we're all very excited about the possibilities in the next few years.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Max Sayre. I'm Chairman of International Business Communications and a shareholder in Golf Scotland, one of the largest golf tourism operations in Northern Europe and the United States. As James has just said, the term winter golf, sort of needs explaining when you look at the weather we've got down here. The 60 million plus golfers we have in the world, roughly 65% right now are putting their clubs away for their winter, or they're booking winter golf holidays. The winter golf holiday tourism market globally is worth in excess of $25 billion. And at the end of the day, the reach and scope of the United Arab Emirates, with 13 plus magnificent golf courses, champion level golf courses, goes all the way from the United States through Western Europe as far as Northern Asia. So at the end of the day, Golf for the Gulf has created what is now becoming a seamless company that is not only an inbound handler and operator here in the Gulf to make sure that our golf tourism is put in the right hotels, transported to the right golf courses, but additionally at source, at market, that we are actually promoting to what we call end user golfer, to golf teaching pros, which Mark will explain a bit more in a moment, which is a very important market, to the corporate golf, and also to amateur golf competitions, which are currently taking place around the world in what is known as the winter season. The ability for the golfer to extend the season, play great golf in a great environment.
As the guys said, my name is Mark Stevenson. I'm 45 years of age. Thanks, girls, doesn't look like it, and what's happening is very simple. Max turned around to me and said, Mark, I'd like you to come over here and explain a little bit about European golf, not about United Arab Emirates golf, about European golf, trying to get more Europeans, Germans, Italians, French, many other countries to come over here in the winter. And what it is 7 years ago, I came over here for the first time with my sponsors, and we decided that we want to go every single year for a fantastic holiday. And everybody in Europe was always like, oh, Dubai, Abu Dhabi, all the United Arab Emirates, it's just like very, very expensive. And what happened was that we came 7 years ago, and we've been here every single year now for the last 7 years, because everything what the European golfer wants is here. It's absolutely the perfect winter destination. We're all used to going to Mallorca, Portugal, Spain, even Morocco and Marrakesh, but they are learning, they have to learn the fact of, to come over here, it's really the price and the weather and the hotels, and of course, like the gentleman from the Montgomery golf course here, the golf courses are so unbelievable. What's also a very, very important point is, I'll talk about Germans, for the German market is, it's only a 5.5 hour flight from Munich. And most people, when they say they want to go to America or they want to go to Asia or somewhere like this, the weather could be this way, could be the other way. But here in Dubai, ever since I've been here, the last 7 years, the weather's been absolutely fantastic. And this week was the first week where I actually brought a full group out from Germany of 9 players and myself. And from every single handicap class, from the highest handicap to 12 handicap. And every single person just found it unbelievable when we came out here. And this is exactly what our goal is to bring the European market out to Dubai, to show them that it is an unbelievable experience. And this is exactly what the direction and what we want to go into.
While we've got Mark as a subject, I'd also like to point out, as many in the golf business on the golf scene will know, Mark is also working for Eurosport as their commentator for golf on the midweek specials and coverage of the European Tour, PGA Tour and Asian Tour. Mark is also the presenter for the Eurosport Golf Destinations program, which goes out to 184 million homes each week, 59 countries and 20 languages, including English. And I was very privileged to be with Mark in September when he was over with Eurosport to film the Old Course in St Andrews, living proof that even the most famous course in the world still needs promoting, and working together with Eurosport down here. That is also going to be one of the things we've got in the pipeline at the moment. We'll be making more announcements in the very near future. At the beginning of this press conference, we talked a little bit about numbers. I'd like to spend a minute patching some of the numbers and facts together to give you an idea of why the United Arab Emirates is the ultimate winter golf destination. We've talked about 60 million plus golfers worldwide. Let's get a little bit more focused here. In Western Europe alone, we've got between 4.7 and 5.5 million golfers. Great Britain at the top of the scale at roughly 1.2 million, closely followed by Germany with about 800,000. If you include Austria and Switzerland, there you're talking about another 1.2 million. 500,000 in Scandinavia, 400,000 in France. And you may notice, if you're familiar with the airline routes here to the Emirates, that I'm calling out countries that have got airports with direct connections daily into the United Arab Emirates. Emirates Airlines alone operates a dozen flights from Germany, operating flights from Austria, Switzerland, Great Britain, obviously. So we've not only got the right destination, we've also got the access, which is very, very important, and which doesn't happen in a lot of winter golf, so-called winter golf destinations. So, at the end of the day, what are we going to do next? Well, one of the things that we're delighted to be able to announce this week, and it was just signed off, in fact, before I came down 3 days ago, is that we've managed to sign up an agreement with Golf Tourism Scotland, which is sponsored by the DTI in Scotland, is responsible for the golf tourism in that country, to create a bilateral relationship between Scotland and the United Arab Emirates. I should explain that Scotland has over 560 golf courses and has an approximate golfer visit per year in excess of 350,000 golfers. Most other countries in the world would be happy if they had 10% of that figure. Now, of those 560 plus courses, we as a company operate with about 200 of them. And of those 200, there are about top 20 list which we plan to work together with the United Arab Emirates to match with the courses down here. But there's more to it than that. It will also mean bilateral cross-promotion with golfers who spend their summers in Scotland and are looking for the ultimate winter destination, and obviously the promotion will be in this direction. Going in the other direction, although to a lesser extent, we do have a substantial number of golfers down here in the Gulf, and we'll be also putting together promotions to offer them special packages up in Scotland and indeed the rest of Great Britain and Europe. But the GTS, the Golf Tourism Scotland, United Arab Emirates connection starts this week. We're also, as I say, in discussions with Eurosport about destination reports going out to over 59 countries. We have already hosted here, some people may know this, the German Match Play Championships, which last took place in 2010 down here and brought us over 2,500 golfers within a 2-week period. And we are going to be working to bring more such amateur tournaments and amateur finals down here in the near future.
Thank you everyone for coming out in this dreadful weather. Here it's -2, snowing back. So any golfer anywhere in the world who doesn't know that, I'm sure they'll be very pleased to know this glorious sunshine isn't photoshopped, it's actually real. So anyway, thank you very much guys, and thank you very much Mark, thank you Max for joining us today. We appreciate it.